Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? So I'm going to be stalling for time for just a second because I just realized that I don't know if my audio will actually go to the stream. Ah, yeah, I did start streaming on Twitch again. It takes a very long time to get monetized on YouTube. It's very tricky, and I don't know, I just kind of missed, like, it felt a little bit more casual when I was streaming on Twitch, whereas YouTube feels a little bit more like the grind. Um, and I'd like to keep this a hobby, because otherwise I will burn out, as I have a couple of times. So let's see, maybe it'll accept if I just have desktop audio. We're gonna see if that works. We're gonna give folks another minute or so to get here. So I checked ahead of time to make sure that I could do this. I have seen a lot of people reacting to In Space with Markiplier. And Mark overall seems to be pretty chill about people reacting to his content as a form of their own content. Oh, thank you, Swed. Appreciates you. When you said I can do this, I thought you meant like I can watch again. I was like, well, appreciates that. Thank you. You're my first sub since I came back. And Britovius. I'm sorry, Britovius. Thanks for the follow. I think we can probably get started. Let's see if this... I'm gonna turn this way down for a second just to be sure. Okay, it's not picking up the audio, so hang on. I should have set this up ahead of time. I did not think ahead. That is my bad. So I think that'll be an audio input capture, which will be browser. You guys can see me do this on the fly. It's not it. I feel very silly. Okay. Turn that back off. That. And we'll see how this does for us. Okay, there we go. We did it, folks. How's it now? Okay, perfect. Alright, so I've never seen this one before. I've been waiting. I've been waiting to watch Who Killed Markiplier. At first I was like, you know, good enough with A Date with Markiplier, Heist with Markiplier, and then In Space with Markiplier came out.
Bully! And here I thought I was going to be the last guest to arrive.
And it
My
was
friends call me the
referencing
Colonel.
so many things
You're
from
welcome to do
this,
the same,
and I
should
was
it
just
please
like,
you.
I don't know
But,
what's going on in
after
half of
you.
these scenes, and that's unacceptable for a Markiplier. Oh, I'm not allowed to use the SIMP word on Twitch.
Ah, bonjour.
Markiplier stan
Welcome
like
to
me.
Markiplier Manor. Your invitation, please.
Okay.
Very good, very good. Right this way.
I need to get better with
Look
how
at the table
all of
tonight.
Mark's friends
shall fetch you a
actually
drink
look and sound.
forthwith.
Oh, yeah, from what I hear, the Colonel is just an absolute favorite. For good reason.
Here you are, old friend. How are you settling into your new office? Now, I know it'll take some getting used to, but there's no one I would rather have alongside me to protect this great city of ours. Now, I'll see you at the table soon, but try not to rob me blind again.
God, he looks
We'll
so
catch up.
good when he's so swanky like that. I mean, he looks good all the time. I mean, he even looked good as He-Who. Oh God, it's the chef!
I'll get him when I'm good and ready.
That man, I'm sure that man
But
is...
stay out of my kitchen!
Now, let's not be rude to our guests.
I'm sure that he is a sweetheart in real life, but he has such intimidating energy in the
Enjoy
characters
your
that he always plays, so I'm just like... His features also kind of remind me of my grandpa, so.
My name is Markiplier. Thank you for joining me on this auspicious evening. So good to be surrounded by such close and trusted friends. Now, this evening, it's not all
It's
about
this
the
actor
poker.
Mark, isn't it?
It's not all about me. It's about you. So drink up and be merry. Life is for the living. And who knows? I could be dead tomorrow.
Oh, such highbrow humor, my friend. Oh, what is this? Hey. I wonder if Markiplier was still able to drink. Yeah, he is like Danny Trejo. But I wonder if he could drink at this point, because I know, like, I guess genetics mean drinking's a bad idea for him. Because I would love to see him do a keg stand, I'm not gonna lie. Like, beyond just the photo. Oh, okay, that was the time. For some reason I thought that was a calendar, because I never see, like, a flippy clock like that.
Ah, good morning. Hope you've
Good
had
morning.
a good night's rest. I've prepared for you a seltzer with cocaine. Best thing for the morning after, if you ask me.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Ah, there's our little monster. You really knocked him dead last night. I haven't seen you go wild like that since our days at university.
Oh.
Good to let the beast out every once in a while, eh, old friend?
Oh, yeah.
And again,
Gotta
I'm
do a
still not
rager
exactly
every now
sure
and
as to
then.
what we're supposed to be celebrating here. I mean, it's good to have the gang back together, but out of the blue like this seems. Anyway, now is not the time to become conspiratorial. Life is ours to choose, as I always say. I have some work to finish, but I'll meet you at breakfast. We'll all catch up soon.
Trying to pinpoint if he's like trying to do an accent there or not. It sounds like he is, but he may just be talking more proper. I wonder, this has to be a set that they rented. There's no way that this is just, of course, they are in LA.
Hear that lightning? Oh my God! There's been a murder!
Hear light. Oh my God, murder!
Hear lightning.
Did you?
What the hell happened? Who's
Damn,
in
that guy
charge
can
around
hit
here?
some
Trick
notes.
question. That guy. He's dead now, which makes me in charge, so you better listen up good, bucko. In case you haven't been paying attention, there's been a bit of a killing.
So I know I'm like mouthing things along with
And
these.
you're my prime
I
suspect,
really haven't
so you
seen
better
this.
get to
I'm
explain
just
it
I
right
read the
quick as to the what,
subtitles
where, when,
and
and why
figure
you
out
happen to be here
thing.
upon this
I
man's death.
promise I haven't seen this.
Body's cold. He's been dead a while.
I found
a
him like
likely
this.
story that I happen to believe completely. All right, you're off the hook for now, but I'm a detective.
Oh yeah? Prove you're a real dick.
Here's my badge, asshole. Those are my old partners. Don't ask me about them. Fine, I'll tell you. Each one of them died. Each death more tragic than the last. A few of them even died in ironically hilarious ways.
Does that
made
make
it all
it
the more
tragic or
tragic.
hilarious? Okay.
But hey, you look like you're up to the task. You're my new partner.
I'm gonna
That's what
die.
all my old partners
I'm
used to
gonna
say,
die.
right before they died. All right, hand me that fingerprinting kit behind you, partner.
There just happens to be fingerprinting.
Thanks, partner.
Oh, that's good. That was a good scene change. I appreciates that. There's very clearly not a body under that.
Mr. Mayor, I'm so sorry. There's been a murder.
Several states you can hire for filming in Hollywood. You know, that makes perfect sense. Honestly.
Mark. I'm afraid he's telling the truth. Mark's been killed.
Why?
My
Who
love.
would do this?
That's exactly what me and my new partner here are here to find out.
I'm gonna die.
Excuse me, I feel like we should call the authorities for them to handle this matter.
Look, buddy, as far as you're concerned, I am the authorities. The fact of the matter is, I believe the killer is right here amongst
Hey,
us. in
Sky,
this
it's good
very
to see ya.
house. With that freaky lightning storm outside, none of us would get very far anyway.
Somebody please just say murder
So,
out of the blue.
In the meantime, we're stuck here. But I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Oh, are you?
The rest
Are
of you,
those
get
shoes?
back to your rooms, hunker down, and pray to God.
Is that
you're not
shoes
next
or
to
a
be
sculpture of shoes? Is anybody else like right there?
I'll check on our other guests.
I'll get back to cooking. All this death made me hungry.
Hell yeah, I like his energy.
I need to talk to the colonel about this.
Ooh, sus.
right,
Are they
Barber.
ballerina
It's time to
shoes?
get to work. Judging by the temperature of the body that I measured rectally, which
Nice.
is obviously the most accurate way to get the inner body temperature of a corpse.
I mean,
That's a
it
fact,
really is
totally
the most
procedural,
accurate way to get a
totally.
body temperature.
I am sure Mark was killed around 1:30 a.m. last night. So what were you doing at 1:30 a.m. last night?
Let's go in the fuck to sleep.
I'm gonna ignore the strange fact that you sleep with your eyes open. But it checks out.
That is one
So,
thing I can't
we
do.
need to figure
I
out
sleep
where
talk.
everyone was
I
when we
used to
were doing
sleepwalk as a
At the very
kid.
least, you saw
Um,
Mark last.
I have REM
We need to
sleep
get out
disorder,
there,
so
see if
like
we can piece together the
I'll
story of
be
what happened
dreaming
last
of
night.
playing a video
Stick
game and I'll
around
be
with the
trying to
body.
like
Run
click
more.
the mouse and stuff, and I can feel like my hand moving, but I cannot sleep with my eyes open.
How can you be so flippant? I'm taking this matter very seriously. Oh, don't give me that horse shit. I know you hated him, but god damn it, he reached out to you. Oh, well, I want you to care. Just because I'm not weeping like a child doesn't mean that I don't care. Now come, Lee. Come find me when you pull your head out of your ass.
Hi, sir.
Excuse me.
God, these scene transitions are just
Damien,
so
I don't
good. They've
Oh,
always been on
good
point.
to see you again. you were quite
like,
the
actually getting to
rapscallion
see
at last
them-
night's festivities.
That ribbon
But
Rexx.
you're probably here to help the detective with his investigation of murder.
Murder, murder, murder.
Anyway, I'll help you. I'll tell you what happened to our dear friend Mark. Oh, look at me! My name is Markiplier now. Forget all my friends or the people that helped me along the way. Just look at my money. Oh, I need to pay people to be my friends. Ha ha ha! You like me? Too bad. Oh, glug glug, oopsie poopsie. I can't hold my booze. Gotta go off to the little boy's room who wants to join me. I'm gonna go there up on my stairs. My house has more than one staircase. Oh, look at me and how great I am. Oh no, I'm falling. Oh, I'm dead.
I can
That's what
add
happened.
no commentary
Probably.
that would improve that
So
scene.
if you need to corroborate this story with anybody else, just
Oh.
be on your way and investigate the entire house. Go now. I'll be here when you're done.
It's pretty sus, Colonel. Trying to avoid talking to me.
I need to show you something. Now, if you're looking for answers, there's
Was that-
really no mystery.
That was
at
another
all.
scene change, wasn't it?
There's not a single detail of this house that I'm not privy to. And not a single guest that I've not personally vetted.
God,
Now,
I'm
I
so
warn
bad
you,
with putting names to faces. Like,
what
I
you're
know
about to see is not for the faint of heart.
I'm such a bad
A
Markiplier fan.
domain of evil.
And two different monocles in case he
But
needs to
in
see
we
it.
must
Varying
go.
degrees of seeing. Obviously, Sweat. Gosh. Ooh, a wine cellar. Oh no, it's. Oh. That is not a lot of wine.
Apologize! I'm so sorry you had to see this. Master would be so displeased. If only he was still alive.
It's definitely more wine than I have in my place, but for so many empty spaces, it makes me so sad. That is not the right knife for that!
I thought I told you to stay out of my kitchen.
I want your kitchen, though.
Oh. You're helping that dick with his little investigation, huh?
Best opportunity to say dick as often
I
as
might
possible.
look like a sweet and innocent man, but some people with short lifespans might think otherwise. I can't imagine why. Can you? Last night, after I got rid of all of the evidence of that delicious meal I prepared, and wiped down all the fingerprints from those filthy dishes, and sopped up all that blood, I retired to my room at 1 a.m. and left my little buddy in charge, like I always do.
Did you?
He sees everything.
Do you think
Why
they
don't
got
you
that
ask him
custom made,
what happened
or
last night?
that they modeled his look after that? Of course, it is missing the earrings. Oh, what the... Okay. Nanny cam on us, huh? Okay, apparently it just... Is that thing moving around the manor? Or is it just patched into the security system? Also an asshole. Like, what happened? Five Nights at the Chef's, no kidding. I can't play the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Actually, to be fair, I haven't even tried, but I don't intend to try because that just seems like so many things at once and so stressful and like, oh my god, no. Ah, Mr. Mayor. It's good to see you again.
I'm sorry you saw that argument with the Colonel. I lost my temper and it wasn't right. He must be in shock. The Colonel's an eccentric. It's his best quality and his worst. But he's my friend. And so is Mark. I know I'm supposed to
Okay,
be
the
a
bot's
leader
kind
and
of
snapper,
lying.
but
There's
I can't
actually
help
not
but feel
new
lost.
merch, but there
I've
is
known
merch.
Mark for years, since we were
Alright, well, hey,
kids.
thank you so much for subscribing,
just
Swen.
gone?
And thanks for joining me for the first bit. I'll see you later.
I don't have any answers right now. I just need to be alone to process all of this. We'll talk soon, but I need to think.
You know what? That's fair.
Partner, get over here. Now, hurry up. You're not gonna believe this. I can barely believe this.
I'm honestly
The body,
only surprised
it's
that the
gone.
detective
It's
isn't
fucking
Mark, too.
disappeared. Look.
I mean, you can't expect him to lie around all day. He has to film his other roles. Is that his pee-pee or his robe? Oh, join the hunt. Nice. Nice little cliffhanger. I like it.
Who did this? Certainly wasn't me. No. Somebody, not me.
Not me.
Must have moved it between the time I was the last person alone with the body in the room and then stepped out for a few minutes to take care of some personal business that you don't need to know about.
Did it have to do with any of your
Could've
dead
been anybody.
partners?
Except me.
What the hell happened here?
Crimp on the
The body's
fly.
been moved.
On its own?
No, of course not. Unless it did. In which case, we've got way bigger problems than a simple murder.
What the hell happened here?
The body's moved.
Dead
I'm
clear
told-
We
skies,
haven't quite
but
ruled
we
that out
still
just
get
yet, but let's
lightning
not forget, we've
anytime
got a
somebody says
murderer.
murder.
Holy, quite a storm out there, eh, chaps? What are you doing huddled in here in fear?
We have a zombie problem.
Ah, homo necrosis, the most dangerous game.
That,
Well, someone needs to put the old lad down again. I'm well up for the privilege.
What do you mean by
Jesus
again?
Christ.
And what do you mean by privilege?
Well, I'm just saying, I've got plenty of experience on the matter.
So do I.
Yeah, that just
experience
raises more
on killing
questions.
I'm
Markiplier,
off
do
to the
you?
grounds to see if I can catch a whiff of the old bag of bones, eh?
Weren't you and Mark the same age?
All right, I don't trust him. Then again, I don't trust anyone. All right, lock this place down. Secure the front gate. I don't want anyone
There we
in
go.
or out
It's
of
hard
this
to
place
put this
until we
chair
get to
on
the
the
bottom of this.
Locks won't keep people from getting out, sir.
Locks won't, but Chef will.
Hell yeah, chef.
You're a real smart son of a bitch. Handsome, too. Beautifully.
Let's see
But
which direction
we don't
this
have time for this. I think we forgot the most important question of all during our arousing game of who done it. Why? Why? Come,
Indeed.
walk with me.
Sorry, make sure I
Why
move my
did we
chair
invite
there
us
for
all
my
here?
webcam is
Why
off.
tonight? He said we were celebrating something, but he never specified what. It's almost as if this whole shindig of a hootenanny was just a ruse.
Was it a shindig or was
Mark
it a
my
hootenanny?
friend. Had been for years. But then he went quiet. I knew something was wrong, I just never figured out what. Now I guess I never will.
No.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. You're my new partner. I've been working with them for years. Now, I've been doing this for a long time, and I know something is wrong. There is a murderer here amongst us, and we need to find him. Now, you look like a trustworthy somebody. I know we just met, but I am an excellent judge of character.
Yeah?
Excellent like a fox. I smiled and fed them a line of bullshit. The truth was, I couldn't trust them any more than the other scuzz around here. But like my late partner once said right before he died, best to keep your enemies close.
Oh my god,
Wink,
move,
wink.
you stupid
You
thing.
don't look like you have a reason to kill him. And if you do, best to keep your enemies close, eh? Wink, wink.
Listen, I am
So,
far too
real
handsome and
question
or
we should be
gorgeous
asking.
to kill him.
Who stood the game
Or is
the
it, no,
most for
beautiful
Mark's
and
death?
or
Now,
handsome.
in my thorough analysis of the corpse's anal cavity, I discovered that in addition to being stabbed 37 times, he was also poisoned, beaten, strangled, drowned, and shot in that order. Now, you ask me,
Sure you weren't
that's a lot of
checking
trouble to go through to
Rasputin's
knock off one guy.
anal cavity?
And it sure as shit is no accident. No, my friend, there's gonna be no simple candlestick in the library solution to this whole puzzle. So, we're gonna have to do the detectively thing and go through the victim's most private and personal possessions. Well, after you.
I mean, yeah. God, the scene changes. Oh. A struggle, perhaps?
Looks rough. But I don't think he was killed here. Take a look around, see if you find anything. But be careful. I've lost 3 partners before to bedroom booby traps.
What kind of booby traps?
Make sure you don't tamper with any evidence.
Aww.
Let me know if you find anything.
I love how we don't get a good look at those.
You find a clue?
Except for that one.
You're quite on the case, aren't you?
Hi.
Say, detective, may I borrow your friend here?
Yeah, sure. Don't worry, partner. I'll handle it from here.
Bully. Take a walk with me. I thought that it was about time that we got to know each other. Someplace far, far away from the prying eyes of anyone else. Come with me.
See, this is the Mark acting I'm
Now,
used
correct me
to.
if I'm
That
wrong.
really
You and the
unhinged,
mayor know each other, right?
exaggerated.
He's a good man, that one. We've
Like,
been fast
In Space with
friends for
Markiplier
as
was
long
very
as
new
I
to
can
me because
remember.
when I saw him start being like
Now, there came a time
a
when
very
Chris said the same
serious,
thing about
genuine
Mark,
actor
but,
in some of those scenes, especially in part 2.
well,
Still goofy,
best
but
not to speak ill of the dead. Oh, the pool hasn't aged a day. Geronimo!
oh, I love the swimsuit.
Have you seen the Colonel? I thought I heard him. I need to speak with him. I may have been a little short at our last encounter.
No.
Well, if you do see him, let me know.
He's in the...
Bully! Oh, life needs a bit of madness, eh, chap? Now, what were we talking about? Oh, yes, the grisly business inside. Well, I'm sure I'm not the first to say that our host had a great deal of enemies as of late. My prying eye might suspect that the people who worked for him might have reason to stab him in the back. God knows he's a tough son of a bitch to work for. Oh, the old golf course. I'll fetch my clubs.
You just want to play around at the mansion, don't you?
Colonel? Damn, I thought I heard him. No matter. Would you accompany me? There's something that I would very much like to discuss with you. Now, I know you've been assisting our intrepid detective with his investigation, but
We'll say the
I
lighting's
have
a
to
little
bring some
bright in
concerns
this
of mine
one,
to
but
the
it,
forefront. If we
also
look at
it's
the
really
situation
hard to
logically,
control outdoor
we can
lighting.
only assume that the killer
What's
who
the
struck down
distortion?
our dear friend Mark was with us last night. And while I would stake my life on the innocence of the Colonel or yourself,
oh, thanks.
can we really say the same of our beloved detective? Or worse yet, mayhaps our counting skills aren't as good as we assume them to be. And mayhaps,
Mayhaps.
in the shadows of this manor, unseen to any of us, lay hidden a murderer.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what you're playing at, but you better lower your weapon, you murderer!
I probably well won't. You're the one that assaulted me. For all I know, you
They're gonna
could be
keep
the
that
murderer.
guy going. They're gonna keep that guy going the
Last
whole
chance!
time.
Drop your weapon!
Master's prize, boss.
Everyone, please. I know we're all on edge, but can't we resolve this amicably?
On edge! This psycho tried to shoot me!
That's a bold-faced lie. I was merely doing some light target practice.
Indoors?
Yes, I couldn't go on the grounds now with that bloody chef in my way, could I?
Damn right. You should have remembered that, Private. Besides, you're not my boss anymore.
It's Colonel.
Enough of this horse shit! You knew I was onto you and you were trying to wax me off before I could finger you!
I know that these are fake.
As the murderer!
Called the murderer in my own home.
I love the juvenile humor. Oh my god. Why am I such a child? Trying to whack me off before I fingered you. That's the murder.
What are you doing?
Who the hell are you?
Celine, what are you doing here?
Celine, how the hell do you know her?
Madam, I'm afraid you've come at a very inopportune time. Something dreadful has happened here.
I can see that, and I'm glad I got here before it got any worse.
This is only a tip of the iceberg. And it's a big iceberg. How can I put this delicately? Mark's fucking dead!
What?
Dead like my hopes and dreams.
Oh,
And he's a
buddy.
flesh-eating zombie, too.
Homonecrosis.
Exactly.
Everyone-
Hence the gun.
That
Is
is
that the
not
act-
hence the gun!
Stop waving those bloody guns around!
Hold on. Tell me what happened. How did Mark die?
It was murder. And worse yet, the body is missing.
What? Show me. And don't say that word.
What word? Murder?
Yes, that word.
Well, I mean, murder is a rather accurate description of what
Do you not see the lightning?
You saying it was lightning that murdered Mark?
Well, Mother Nature doesn't exactly strike me as having murderous intent. Must you count that time I was sucked into the ball game Jumanji and I was...
Stop! Look, whatever's happening here is tapping into forces far beyond our control.
God, she is such a good actor.
Murder.
Murdoch?
Malarkey.
Marco.
Enough! Look, Mark's death is a terrible thing indeed.
Actually got me.
But I fear that there are forces much darker than anything we've seen here today. I'm well versed in the arcane arts, but if you, untrained and uninitiated, can summon lightning with a mere word, we're all in far graver danger than anything we could ever hope to face alone. We're gonna have to work together if we're gonna survive this.
Celine, what are you proposing?
We need to speak with Mark.
I knew it! He's a flesh-eating zombie!
No,
Well, maybe one of those smart zombies. Homo sapio zombifus.
no! I need to commune with the dead.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, it's a good thing I don't need your permission.
No.
You've been awfully quiet through this whole thing.
With those beady little eyes.
And wearing those rags.
Maybe I
Excuse
shouldn't
you.
have trusted someone so goddamn gorgeous.
See, he gets it.
I'll pass.
But I feel like I can trust you. I sense that you have a far greater part to play in all of this. Will you help me find an answer? Perfect. Come with me.
All right, that's
Can't
enough.
remove
I'm
that
not just gonna
nodding,
sit around and let you
shaking my
drag
head.
my partner off to their very likely death. I won't stand for it.
Well, I trust Celine
I
with all
understand.
my heart. I see no reason why anyone should doubt her.
Well, I have to agree with our intrepid detective here. Just doesn't seem natural.
I never liked this uptight asshole who walks around with a stick up his ass. But I think he's right. Something's weird.
If it makes you feel any better, you guys can stand watch outside the door, but my work cannot be interrupted.
Oh, believe you me, I'll be keeping a close eye on every single one of you. Even myself. Especially myself.
Hey?
Celine, wait.
Hit my mic.
Wait.
Yes, Damien?
Oh,
Are you all right? I know this news can't
Okay,
be
so
sitting
he's
well
all-
with you.
I'm fine for
Damien's already mayor by this point. A lot of people
But I was
reference
talking
Damien
about-
becoming the mayor,
And Mark is dead. Wait.
but I think this was still filmed first.
I have to become next up.
there's more to this world that you could ever hope to imagine. I just had my eyes open to a small portion of it.
Just be careful.
You too.
Sorry, I have to follow things for continuity. It's suddenly night?
Could you hand me my bag?
Why didn't you grab it on your way in?
Thank you. Please, have a seat. Now, I'm sure this must be unsettling
Candles.
for you,
Candles
being
are a pain in
thrust
the
into
ass
this
to light
series of
around. I used to
unfortunate
put a
events.
candle on my desk
But I
when I was
promise,
streaming
with
sometimes.
your help, I'm going to get to the bottom of
And it
it.
just, it fucked everything up.
Now, I'm not sure who would want to kill Mark, but something tells me this seemingly significant event is actually a footnote in a much larger mystery unfolding in our midst. I've never been very comfortable in this house, but something tells me now that my eyes are open, there are dark forces surrounding this manor.
That's a neat way to do this.
I will not call the murderer in my own home! Far away from the prying eyes
Oh, I didn't catch these.
of the body.
I'm saying in my own home, but then saying that the pool was basically new. Well, the same. As if he hasn't been here.
And
What happened? Why did you stop? Did you see something? Someone? Draw it.
Oh boy.
What is this? This doesn't answer anything. You need to go back. Go back now!
What the shit is this?
Get out! We are not done here.
Celine, I think this is quite enough.
It's enough when I say it's enough!
Come on, partner, let's go.
Hell
Come
yeah.
on, hurry it up. What did she do to you? What is this? Butler! Butler!
What? What is it?
This mean anything to you?
Well, maybe. No, sorry.
Spit it out if
Sorry.
you got something.
Well, it could be our groundskeeper George, but he only works on weekdays.
Looks like your friend here may disagree with that notion. Yeah, you.
I don't know shit. I plead the fifth, man.
Chef, if you know something, for God's sake, spit it out!
Okay, all right. You're twisting my arm. All right. George has been living on the grounds for years.
What?
Aw.
You just now thought to share that information with us? For all we know, he could be the murderer!
The last time, stop saying that word.
You're gonna wear out the joke.
George just tends to the grounds, man. He's a fucking hermit.
I don't care what the fuck he is!
Look, all this arguing is getting us nowhere. Just go outside and talk to this George and be done with it.
Hold on a sec. You're not coming with us?
I need to stay here with Celine.
I don't need help, especially from you.
Our friend is dead! Sorry. I just need answers to all of this. I already lost one friend today. I don't want to lose another.
Fine,
Aw.
but you need to stay here.
Fine with me.
And she looks good with short hair, too.
Who cares? All right, you're coming with me. Partner, you too.
I wanna
Hold on a
die.
sec. We're missing somebody. Who had eyes on the colonel?
Well, he appeared tired and went back to his room.
I'm sure he did. And with any luck, he'll stay there. All right, let's roll out. Come on. Come on, partner, come on! Lead the way, Cookie.
Cookie, I'm not your cookie. I spent 3 weeks at culinary school. I earned the right to be called a chef.
I'm very impressed. Just tell us where we're going. Come on, let's go!
God, he has such gorgeous locks. I wonder what kind of collateral you have to put down to rent a place like that for a film
Hey,
set,
buddy.
too.
Hands where I can see him.
Damn.
Hey, my hands are where they're supposed to be, unless of course you like to dig the hole for yourself.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm the groundskeeper. I keep the ground, all right? I'd say look around. The ground is pretty well kept in its place, right?
I'm sorry, man. This dick made me bring him out here.
You shut up. How do you not know about the murders at the house? How do you not hear that lightning?
Lightning is the sky's business. Look at the ground. When the ground starts shooting up lightning, I'll let you know.
All right.
Good philosophy, honestly.
Why exactly are you digging that hole? And why shouldn't we suspect you for taking part in the death of your employer?
Employers come and go. Some die, some don't, some are murdered, some are not. It's not my business. I'm digging this hole for a burst water pipe, if that's all right with your gracefulness.
See, I told you, George didn't do nothing, man.
See? I just did nothing.
Forgive me for not taking you at face value. But we're all gonna come inside, we're gonna sit down and have a nice, lovely chat, and get to the bottom of this before I lose my mind and start dabbling in murder myself.
God.
Now you listen to me, Sonny. It's been 15 years since I've been in that house. And I'm not about to break that winning streak now.
Winning streak?
I don't care how many murders there've been. I ain't going near that house. However, there is one reason, one incident, one manifestation that will get me into that madhouse.
Is the house angry?
You had better pray to God that that reason never comes to pass.
Jesus. Who else said murder? There's the reason! The jump scares are actually really on point on this.
Go, go!
Somebody help me!
Oh. Ooh. Those are the Darkiplier colors. Which actually, like, me having red on this side and blue on this side was not intentional. Or at least I wasn't doing it with the intent of having it be, like, Markiplier, Darkiplier themed or anything like that. I just had it this way, and then I realized it worked, so I turned them up. Except I can't turn that one up. I don't know
Where's
what's wrong with it.
Celine?
She's gone. And so is everyone else.
I probably needed
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Away from here! This place is cursed. If you have a brain, you'd all do the same.
Don't walk away from me! Where's Celine? Where's Damien?
I've spent 25 years cooking for these uppity fucks. I'm not about to die for them. I quit, bitch!
Bitch!
I know things seem far beyond your control right now, but such that it is for all of us here. I shall take my leave, and I implore you to do the same.
I won't let my friends die in this godforsaken house. And if you all are too much of a coward to do the same, you had best leave before I kill you myself.
You
Hold
power.
on a second, I got more. Get your hands off me! What the hell's going on here?
I know he's in pain, and I know you might be too. But we need to leave this place.
Nah.
There's only death
It's comfy.
here now.
Hey. Boop. What is happening? This is a good effect. Any heartbeat effect is gonna get my blood pressure up, guaranteed. God. camera's moving fast enough that it's really hard to read. The Colonel did it? Wait, hang on. I want to see what that said. Yeah, just the Colonel did it, the Colonel did it, the Colonel did it, the Colonel did it, the Colonel did it. But did he? That is the question. Oh, and there's that broken picture.
There you are. I've been meaning to ask you some question. What is this? The detective's been keeping tabs on us.
Probably.
The detective's been keeping tabs on me. On Celine.
Don't trust the seer.
He's the one who orchestrated all of this. He did this. Detective! Detective! Where is he? He took them from me. He took my friends from me. He took Celine. He took Damien. Where is he? Where is he? Detective! Are you hiding him from me?
No.
You can't hide forever. Get out of my way.
Damn.
Detective!
Better choose your next words carefully, Colonel.
My friends get to call me by that name. And you, sir, are no friend of mine.
Oh, you're one to talk about friends, you murderer!
I didn't kill anybody. This is madness.
Oh, you want to talk about madness? Madness is stealing your best friend's wife.
Okay.
Madness is squeezing him for cash to fund your own sick sexual exploits with that very woman.
Shut up!
Madness is plotting the death of your childhood friend because you can't handle the...
That one wasn't a murder. Now the second. Jesus. Oh no! I've been shot! Colonel, no! Ow. That's why trigger discipline is so important. Damn it. Oh, hey, you guys can see Smush in the background.
Hey, baby boy. Sorry, I'm noisy.
It's not fair.
Hi.
He took everything from us. He trapped us in here with this broken shell and no way out.
It's true. This whole time I thought it was the house, but I never thought he'd follow us.
And we played right into his hands. He'd been planning this for years, and now that son of a bitch is out there walking around in my
Damien,
body.
we can't do this right now. Look, I know you have questions, and I can't answer everything right now. Just know that Mark took everything from us for his twisted quest of vengeance. But death does not mean the same thing here.
What Celine means by that is, this doesn't have to be the end. You're trapped in here just the same as us, but your body, broken as it may be, it's still out there.
Mark's not the only one that can use this place to his benefit. The same way that I brought you here is the same way that I can send you back.
But you can't survive on your own. You're dead after all. Our friend the Colonel saw to that.
You can't blame him. Honestly, he's a good man.
With terrible trigger discipline.
I know this all sounds crazy.
A little bit.
Honestly, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I know that I trust Celine. And if you trust us, just let me in. We can fix this. Together.
I won't force this on you. You have a choice here. Just know that this is the only way that you can escape. Just relax.
This will work. I promise.
The whole let me in thing is, I now know, or if it, oh my. A reference to this. Because I want to say he says it in Date. Darkplayer, that is. Oh, lovely sculpture.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Why do you have the cane?
I mean, of course, you're not dead. You're not, how could you be dead? I wouldn't have killed you. I didn't kill you. I mean, of course, I didn't kill anybody.
It was all a joke.
Did his glasses change too? I mean, he's still
Were
got
you
the...
in on this? Did Damien put you up to this? Of course he did. Damien, where are you, you rapscallion? Where are you? Celine? Oh, it's time to come out now.
I feel bad for the Colonel now.
It was good, it was good. You almost had me.
Yo. Yo, that was cool. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. Aw. And I missed out.
You can hear this. You better run.
3, 2, 1. That was really good.
Shoe can.
Yep.
Butt can.
3, 2.
Thump.
A lot of ass.
Okay, it is Tyler. I didn't want to say the wrong name when I saw Tyler and feel like an
I
idiot.
don't know if you noticed this little pebble of wetness on Mark's butt, right between his cheeks.
Oh, hi. You're my favorite.
Aww.
She's my favorite Catherine.
There you go.
Is it in night vision mode? Whoa.
It's not.
Little left.
Infrared is off.
Oh, back when Eve had blue hair. I wasn't even watching this back then.
You're laying with another man.
We were holding hands earlier.
Oh, that's so romantic. It's very cold.
Those hands are uncanny.
Keeping you
We're just
warm.
cuddling.
Shoe.
Not her
no,
hands.
Not really.
The mannequin hands.
That plan has been foiled. Here's a secret. I'm trying to ruin the Colonel's life, who's actually Worfstache.
Yeah, it went in my sock and I just
And I'm
ripped
going to
some
steal
floor
his
out.
body because he ran off with my wife, and it's all his fault and definitely not her choice. So yeah, she must have gone crazy or something to leave me. So, but things don't go right, and then I
So he's
do
revealing
die,
the
but I've
entire
got lots of
truth
time.
behind this.
That was great. Beat death. Thing. So then, in the end, I take over the mayor's body, but that's not Darkiplier. Darkiplier is the mayor. Spirit in my body, my broken, bloody body. He wants to go back and he wants revenge. That's the crux of the story. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right,
Perfect
we ready?
sense, yeah.
This is going to be. Oh man, that is close to my face.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Pete's.
Ooh, I have a wedgie a little bit, okay?
Shit. Well, fuck. Can we go up from that, or is that impossible?
It's impossible.
Let's just do it again. Shit.
It's fine, you got it. You're a hero.
All right. Hand me that fingerprinting kit behind you, partner.
Maybe just a little bit of emotive from the camera movement. You know how because this is a person, so if he says something shocking, kind of jolt back just a very little bit, just something to give it a little nuance.
Laying down and
Just
giving
him, yeah, him
direction.
giving direction while he's just laying on the
I'm a
ground is
man of
great.
many talents.
Did you drool a little bit
I
before?
sure did.
Oh my gosh, it's Amy. Amy, what are you doing?
I'm Borton nothing.
You're bored
what?
nothing?
Borton nothing.
Does that mean writing?
Yeah, Borton.
Oh, slates. Slates.
Chalk
Oh,
sucks.
wow,
You forgot
look
to
at
buy
this
new chocolate.
superficial sadness.
Yeah, we made a salad this morning. Look at this bad boy. All
Oh
the
my
shots.
gosh. That's so good. Done?
We're so prepped.
Is it done?
It's not
Done?
Question
Mark?
Done.
It's done.
Catherine having a sip. Catherine sitting
God,
in
that fucking honking nose blow.
You ruined my Catherine sitting shot. Okay, back to Catherine sitting. Yeah, Catherine sitting on a couch. Catherine, she's in charge of sound. Da-da-da-da-da. She can hear us all better than we can hear.
When you said ironically hilarious, I love the way you give look. I'm gonna have.
There's Catherine.
God.
Yeah, all you guys doing the voices and lines and acting stuff, you guys were really solid in that last one, so I think
I'm fucking horrible.
it was all Ethan. And the gimbal, blame the gimbal. My cravat, where was my cravat?
What's a gimbal?
Dude, your cravat is.
Hey man, I need cravat support.
Check. Through Chris.
It's all kinds of fucking-
Yeah, it is big. Okay, but if it's just under. Oh, it's so. Oh, I touched the drill pool.
Is that okay, right there?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, cool. All right, here
You
we
can have
go.
it. There you go.
Oh my god.
Everyone's happy.
Dummy Jim. That's why people are asking who's Jim.
Spotlight though, taping up my crotch is just the highlight of you guys.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, absolutely.
Put it on my resume.
I was looking to take Markiplier.
Here we go. We're gonna get.
Intimate.
Yeah.
Hot. Get in there. Just God.
We'll add like a third.
We'll add a dick if you want. So they really did. That was his little peen.
Now, we weren't before.
We're about to get closer.
Tyler just.
Observational sport. And Ethan's coming in on the right, making sure that he gets that hand just right, and Annie's already working towards the face, sending a focus on the nose.
I don't know why,
rounding
but
out
them
the
setting the
ring,
tape on his
forehead,
butt to
working on
pass
that
it back
crown.
and forth
Ethan
is
now
just
rounding
killing
out
me.
the left hand. It's looking great, ladies and gentlemen. I think he may be a contender for first place on floor stamping.
Do I win an award for this?
Yeah.
Or am I like one of those nude models?
Yeah, I guess
on
for
art,
so
like,
the like they had
art class?
continuity in all of the scenes where the body is laying on the ground. They probably just had to have him like just chill there until they moved him.
Stub hand.
Stub hand.
That looks great, actually.
Fascinating.
Oh, now we just gotta do the crutch. Just.
The crotch.
I really want to give you a good bell end.
Admiring his work.
We're gonna cover our beautiful work.
Oh, there. Okay. For some reason, it looked like there was nothing under there when I saw the actual
360
shot.
camera was in the bathroom.
What? Someone was trying to get my nudes.
I actually have a 360 cam that I've never used. My stepdad got it for me.
As me.
Or gave it to me. He already
an
had it.
afternoon of problems that, oddly enough, like, I thought that took many more hours than it actually did, but we're well on our way. We got technical problems out of the way, and we're gonna get our second scene done. Third, technically.
Yeah.
Rocks.
I mean, it's you could have gone upstairs to find it. And then more toes.
Oh damn.
I love satisfying
damn.
neck
Oh
cracks.
my god.
Like, for myself and for other
She's
people.
got calf.
Like, I don't know if my mic ever picks it up when I crack my neck. I know it picks up my knuckle cracking, which is like compulsive, but like,
But then as you sneeze, you just remove your arm.
go back
You're
over
like,
the pod to see if it picked that up over the chaos of their set.
you mind if I throw it out?
So I'll come back.
If you're coming down, I'll actually be a little lower if you want.
Okay.
Murder scene 2, take 2.
That was great. That was great. That was great.
This isn't right.
So it looks like a man is studying his lines. Let's see your badge. Let's see your credentials. Let's see your credentials.
I'd rather get these out of the way.
Perfect. Yes. Okay, Catherine, I need to see your credentials. Officer, arrest this lady.
Decided to mute my mic because I wanted to crack my knuckles yet
Hard at
again.
work, studying lines.
I'm ready to go.
Studying.
All my lines are up in here. I wrote the damn thing.
I mean, he's got a point.
Well, it looks like you're
Oh
doing a
god,
great job.
sorry, sudden yawn.
Boink. No.
Any words of wisdom you want to give to your audience?
We've got
right now?
4 scenes done of 60, and we have 2 dicks.
Wait, we have 4 done?
Dun, 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 dun.
If Pam just held that.
God, seeing how much Ethan's face has like cleared up over the years, like the glow up that everybody in this group has had in the last several years is just so encouraging because like it just is. It's just encouraging. I love it. I love all of these people. Like, I try so hard not to fall into the trap of, like, forming parasocial relationship with...
I didn't know.
No.
What? I still have my train of thought, I swear.
Asshole.
Okay, so yeah, I try not to form parasocial relationships, because I know that I don't actually know these people. As amazing as they seem. They can be completely different off camera, because that's just the nature of this. But damn it, like, even only having watched these guys for like 3, 4, maybe 5 years, I'm not really sure at this point. Solo laughter from Mark. It almost feels like they're your friend. And it's so strange to me. Hi.
Yeah. Like, and that always weirded me out because I was like, how are they updating the actual hardware with, hi, how you doing? Yeah.
I'm in SAG. I'm sorry. No, no, you need permission.
Do I really?
Well, you can look at me actually, but first of all, ladies and gentlemen, do you know who I am?
I don't know who he is.
Then go away, take a drink, and calm down.
So
Thank you very much.
So sorry, sir.
We're going on a nighttime excursion adventure. Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go.
There are so many spiders out there. Like huge, like just face-eating spiders. Okay?
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of spiders. I am afraid of a swarm of anything.
My hands in the air.
Dude, this is like Outlast. I hate it.
Okay, so we're on the
I haven't
street.
played
This
Outlast
place
yet.
is haunted by farts.
God, so childish.
At this gazebo, there used to be a bathroom. In this bathroom, they say the dump happened. It was a stinky one. Marvel in its glory. Also, too, there's like, can you see spiders? Can you see the spiders?
Oh, there actually are spiders.
Okay. You should put shoes on.
I'll put my flippy floppies on. Oh, they're all the way upstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wow, this is a longer video than I thought. I'm gonna keep going with the bloopers though. No reason not to.
Oh no. Towels. You guys gotta come with us.
Where are you going?
We're going down to the path.
No, there's snakes down there. Yeah.
At nighttime?
They said there were snakes and they're mating. He was like, there's a black snake and a pink snake and they're mating. So be careful of the snakes.
Well, we're not going all the way down.
We're gonna go to the
Guess
Harry
no
Potter
albino snake
place.
is kind of
That's where they were.
What? Snakes have sex in the Harry Potter place?
Yeah. Apparently.
It makes sense.
It's romantic.
Makes sense.
Safer. We could go to the wine cellar.
We're asking for something bad.
Can you see anything, Ethan, even remotely?
Yes, I can
If
see
there are
everything.
spirits in this
No.
place.
No, don't do that. Please don't. No.
It's you guys.
I would love to go ghost hunting actually in a place that's like supposed to be haunted.
No. Dude, I have a video camera. And
Come on, if anybody's gonna pick up the
I'm
paranormal.
afraid.
Come on.
I can't. I can't.
Ethan, join us.
No, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I literally hate this so much.
Oh, I stepped on something crunchy. Okay, I don't like it. I'm done so.
You don't like it.
What?
Wow, I hate that. Here,
Give me a good.
Pam, we're gonna do a bit, alright? Hello. It's me, Ethan. Going on a ghost adventure. Let's go. We're in the housey house. Oh.
They're just sitting there.
Don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
Oh my god.
What?
She's so pretty.
Always.
God, she's so pretty.
My prop room?
Like, I'm so happy for them. They're so cute.
I'm waiting.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Waiting.
It's not gonna do it. Oh, there it goes. You see that?
Nope.
See it's flickering?
Nope.
It's gonna start blinking.
Okay.
It's real spooky.
It's spooky.
You saw it yesterday though, right?
Yeah, well, it's not on camera, so.
Has that water damage always been there? I don't recognize that.
I don't know that that's water damage.
It's not doing it.
Jeez.
For what?
This room was spooky yesterday.
I've never found that room spooky though.
Damn it! The light was flickering like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it just become a meme to film that guy when he wasn't looking?
Hey, what do you... Hey, blink! Well, let me tell you a thing or two about a thing or two. We've been filming once, twice, 3 times, 4 times for the past 4, 5, 6 days a week.
14 hours.
14 hours, 12 years.
You know what's really
Let
funny
me
is now
tell-
that I can't see your blue hair, not only do you sound like Dana Carvey, but you kind of look like him too.
Then they're
I don't know
serious.
who that is.
There's really, really
Forget I said
serious.
anything about this room.
Serious
I'd like the tray.
planning and scheduling, and then not so serious following, and, and the skillful bottle tossing, and then the serious. Whoa, what is even? Are you just listening to it?
It's a Mario.
Is he assaulting you right now? See, this is the time to get BTS because
What happens with the boom mic stays with the boom mic.
Boon Mike.
Boon Mike.
Oh goodness, look at those little cheeks. I just want to squish them. Look at those ones. Just want to squish them.
I mean, you have to do asinine shit on set, especially if they really are working for like 14 hours a day. Because I've worked 12-hour shifts doing various things, and it's a nightmare. It is so exhausting. It is literally half of the entire day, and like, assuming you get 8 hours of sleep, and you're working for 12 to 14 hours, that gives you 2 to 4 hours
you
of
give a fuck?
free time.
Anyway, so before my tour was so brutal.
And that's not enough.
Here's the ground outside. It's got nights, and then it's got butts, the night butts, and then we go this way.
God, the
And
sense
this
of
is
humor
the
is so
area that we
childish. I
call
love
the
it.
Party area. This party area. We call it the party area because it's got
Party
pretty
stuff.
cool party lights that go.
Wow, that is so tacky.
Party
Oh my god.
Oh no, murder scene! Party, 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 party. That didn't make any sense. And then what's in here? Oh my gosh, it's a garage and it has a Hummer in it? There's... Okay, that's new. I did not notice that that was there. And then back here, there's a restroom that has somebody's shorts that have been there for a couple of days now. And then there's a theater. Is there
I wonder if I
light
should have that up so the people. Oh, you can't see it because my big fat head is in the way.
Here's the theater. This is where we
There.
watched the Game of Thrones the other night. There's a bug on my glasses.
Hello, bug.
You see that? Can you see the bug that just went? Yeah.
Yeah, just
Right
so
on
folks
my
know that we're still on
glasses
the
while I was giving
bloopers.
this tour. Hey, uninvited.
One of these days I'll learn to do like that smooth camera move that all
Anyway,
the cool kids
so yeah,
do.
then there's a stage that
you can perform on.
It's,
see here, let's see.
it's a theater stage.
Let's see if I can set
It's
this
a
up.
home theater.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And she's so tiny.
perform a ditty for you. Okay.
Get out of there.
Booty. Get it, Ethan, you're doing a great job. Doing a great
So Ethan was behind the camera for most of it then. But I noticed throughout, and I wasn't sure if I was crazy, but I did notice throughout that sometimes, like, the hand of the protagonist would be feminine and sometimes it would be more masculine. And I wasn't sure if I was just, like, thinking that or if it was an actual thing, and it was an actual thing, because they actually, like, called attention to it in that last scene.
It's really hard to be sassy when you've got a food-full mouthful.
That's why I think, honestly, like,
Mouthful, foodful.
the
mouthful.
giving the
Wait,
captain
what's your
gloves
weapon of
in
choice?
Space with Markiplier was a really
Weekends
good
for
idea,
now.
because not only did
Beggars
it
can't
mean
be
that the
choosers.
captain could be
well, I mean, if you had to
any
choose, what would be
gender,
your
and
snack?
the
Potato
captain could be anybody,
Just
literally
regular-
anybody. You know, somebody dark-skinned watching,
Hawaiians.
you know, isn't like taken out of the moment by seeing like,
good.
oh, it's some white dude's hands or something like that. So I actually really appreciated in Space how we had long sleeves and gloves, because it was just like, and it meant, like, technically speaking, just about anybody could be on the camera. What in God's... Okay. That scared me. I don't know why that scared me. Yeah, like, you could actually be anyone, and that appreciates that. I like that they've already from the start, like, referred to the protagonist with they, them pronouns, which, I mean, I use they, them pronouns, so for me it's this nice little gender euphoria moment, but also, again, it doesn't take somebody out of it if, you know, suddenly Mark is referring to the protagonist as he when it's a girl watching, or she when it's a man watching. And I love the little... Oh. Even why?
Awesome person for not bringing a tide.
I'm dark now.
I see it. When I see something spooky.
I actually lost my train of thought that time. It is
That's
gone.
horrifying. Look at that interior design choice.
Okay, I agree.
Why? No, okay, here's the thing. Every time I
Is
take
that light
this
flickering or
this really
God?
doesn't do it. But I don't think that water damage was there when we got here. What water damage? No, what are you talking about? You see that before? Damn it! I was doing it. No! He was so young.
Saying something about the protagonist. Oh, I like that they joke around a little bit, like when
I don't know, I think the gyms did something.
Wug says like, "You're the most handsome and or
Yes, take a
beautiful
look,
being
they
I've ever
agree.
seen."
Observation of this.
Like, that's just fun.
It
You know
looks
that
so
they're
fun.
messing around with
Absolute
that.
insanity. What?
Because of course they could always say like good looking or attractive or something like that, but no. They gotta mess with it a little bit.
She's seen better days.
God, everybody with the statue butt.
Ready? Dun dun dun! My prize bizarre. I'm gonna be so sad when I have to take this room down.
God, yeah, and something like this that like you don't necessarily think of is like, particularly in scenes like this when a room is just an absolute catastrophe, you have to clean that up. Like, especially in a small production like this, because you know they're pretty a lot smaller than In Space anyway. You're not hiring janitors. You're doing all that yourself, and that's a lot. That's a lot of work.
What? Amy, look at me real quick and think about that. I don't want to talk about it. I had a bad night. I should leave a sticky note in one of these. Just murder. Where should we put it? 873. It's gone forever now.
Just a sticky note in a random page.
I used to say who did murder. You have a pen?
will not speak. If you get possessed, I'm fucking out of there.
Okay. Just get out of there and close the door. I didn't even know you were there, Mick.
Don't even
Jim?
even pretend to be possessed.
All right.
Because I will fucking be outie.
But you have to do the ending.
No. Can I have someone's phone so I can use a flashlight if I need to get out? 100%. 100%.
This is giving me Unisonus vibes when they did the ghost hunting videos. Those were some of my favorites.
I've been wounded.
I'm wounded. Is everybody Jim now?
The man.
The myth.
Yeah.
The legend.
You wanna watch it, Jim?
Tyler. Rude. I was not ready for that. Okay. So. Let's see, we've got Wilford Motherlovin Worfstache and we've got Damien left. So I think I do want to go ahead and watch those on this stream because I want to know all this Markiplier lore. I really do. And it's fun. Oh, hey, look, you can see my taskbar. Don't look at it. Don't perceive it. So, I'm going to take a quick break to refill my water, and then I will come back. So we're just going to go on my starting soon screen, and we'll see if I can actually do this in 5 minutes. Be right back. There we go. Figured it out. So, now, we're going to jump right into Wilford Motherlovin Worfstache, who I've only seen in space. Oh, and fan art and references. Really all over the place, and I never questioned who is Wilford Worfstache, the mother lover. And I love their love of noir.
I've never been much for
because I love noir.
But taking a bullet to the chest will make you a lot less worried about the slow deaths of the world.
I feel like if
Long
you've taken a
story
bullet to
short,
the chest, you should probably
I took a job
not
I shouldn't
smoke.
have. They say the pretty ones
Especially
will always
if it
get
got
you
you in the
killed,
lungs.
but he was so damn handsome I just couldn't resist. I was a frog in a slow pot of boiling water, or the first clown to get into the clown car. You don't know to get out until it's too late.
I don't.
One
Yeah, you
thing
can't
led
get
to
at
another,
clowns.
and I found myself slow dancing with the devil in the moonlight.
I don't think I've ever
Except
heard
instead
first
of leaving
clown in
room
the
for
clown car.
Jesus, he left room for a 357 Magnum. I won't bore you with the details, so I'll cut right to the quick. A lot of people died because of this man. William J. Damn it. Come on. William J. Barnum, a.k.a. the Colonel. Just like the clown at my bar mitzvah, I knew he was trouble from the moment I laid eyes on
Clown's
him.
at a bat mitzvah.
And just like
Wait,
Bozo the Magnificent,
a bat mitzvah
lot
is
of
for
people
a
died
girl.
when he walked into
A
my
bar
life.
mitzvah is for a boy.
I've been chasing him down
Right?
ever since. We were like two naked men running on the same treadmill, uncomfortably close, but always just a step behind. But no one can run forever, especially not with 200 pounds of sweaty detective breathing down your neck. It hasn't been easy, though. I can't count
So
how many
gross.
countries I've cornered him in. Couldn't tell you how many times I've had him in my big, strong hands. Every time I think I've got him for good, he somehow manages to slip away. But he's running out of holes to hide in. I mean that literally, metaphorically, and euphemistically.
Oh
It doesn't
my.
matter how crafty you think you are. If you've been on the run for years and years,
All right, perfect.
eventually, you're gonna make a mistake. Word of advice, if you're running away from your problems, never become too attached to anything. Family, lovers, briefcases on top of your car. Some things are best left behind. The Colonel's a slippery one, shedding names as easily as a snake sheds a few pounds before bikini season. He's gone through pseudonym
Actually,
after pseudonym
like,
trying
fittingly,
to cover his
I
tracks,
just
but he
found the
always
shed
manages
skin
to fall back
from
into the
my
same
snake's
familiar
first shed
roles.
since I got him.
Drinking, fighting, flirting.
Unfortunately, it didn't come off all in one
Dancing.
piece. It's very difficult to keep humidity up here.
The Colonel was always one for the
Oh, I
eccentrics.
kind of like the
but his
washed
latest
out
persona takes
colors
the
in this
entire
instead of
cake
straight up
shop.
black and white.
Wilford
I'm not sure why.
Motherlovin
Oh, they had to.
Worfstache.
Because they needed to bring color in. It's absolutely unhinged. Moving through a crowd like that isn't art. Or you can shoot a gun. That also works. Just boogie on off screen.
Get your ass down here. Don't move, asshole. Show me your hands. I like that. Put them down.
Oh god. Aww.
on the ground! Get down on the ground right now!
Well, why'd the music stop?
You're not getting away from me this time, asshole. I said, get your ass down on the ground.
Do I know you, friend?
I said, get down on... What? How do you not... Stop playing games. Get your ass down on the ground before I blow you right here, right now!
Oh, no, I blocked...
Away.
No, I didn't completely block it, did I?
Dave? Dave! Dave? Dave. Greg. Steve. Bill. Dave! I knew I
That's what my
recognized
brother's
you. How are you?
My brother makes that reference a lot.
Have a wife. Stop stalling! You're under arrest for the murder of way too many people to even count!
Well, that's just ridiculous. I would never kill anybody.
Oh, is that right? Well, whatever you say, buddy.
Once he's got his drink.
You ran a real good race there, buddy. But it's the end of the road for you. The law's gonna throw every book they have at you, and after that, they're gonna throw you in a
They're
cell.
just like,
and after that, they're gonna throw
the
you
way Mark wrote this was just,
And after
I'm gonna
that,
be
they're
as
gonna throw that
unhinged and random as
cell
possible. Keep up.
into a lake.
But not before I throw a few things at him first. We're gonna play pin the tail on the donkey, but he's the donkey, and the tail is my feelings. But I shouldn't get
Pin
ahead
the
of myself.
feelings
I
on
only
the
get one night with
murderer?
him to fill the hole in my heart he left behind.
Oh my.
It's finally time to get some answers.
Did we date at some point?
No, we didn't date. The hole is a metaphor for when you shot me in the...
Car.
Holy shit, that was close.
We could have taken them.
What the hell does that have to do with...
How did you... How are you...
How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Aardvark. Pumpernickel.
What are you doing?
Calabasas.
Are you?
What are you doing?
How are you in my head?
Why are you shouting?
Get out of my head!
You're still shouting!
I can see now why he's a
Enough
favorite. I almost wish I had started on this.
24 hours. And I'm gonna take my sweet time with that ass.
Ayy.
To get answers out of it.
Yeah,
From you.
That's what she meant.
Well, I suppose I could stay here a while, get comfortable. Lovely place you got here. Could use a bit more color.
Enough with your bullshit. Do you have any remorse? Any remorse at all for the things you've done? Or are you too much of a coward to face your crimes?
Well, there's no need for name calling. Words can hurt, you know. You should be
Name
kind.
calling?
Name calling, huh? And, what name would you prefer, huh?
I fucking hate those filing cabinets.
Is it William J. Butterfield?
Well, now there's a name I have.
Wilson Jackson Bartholomew III.
Well, now I actually married into a name.
Wingleheimer.
Wingleheimer?
Just Wingleheimer?
All right, I may have been having a little bit of fun with that one.
Name after name after name after name, just so you can distance yourself from the real name you should be called. Murderer.
No, we're not doing the lightning anymore.
Abe, it's been years. How are you? How are you doing? How's the family?
Oh, I'm doing just peachy, buddy. Because I've been waiting a long, long time for this day to come. So we could sit down, have a chat, catch up, good and proper.
Wow.
I love...
There we all are.
God.
How the hell did you do that?
We look so young.
You better get your ass back in that chair. Also, how did you get your ass out of that chair? You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me how you got your ass out
He's
of
a
that
fucking
chair so I can
cryptid.
figure out a way to get it back in that chair.
Oh, there's Celine. My heart still beats for her to this day. But if she saw me, she'd probably carve mine out. What? How did you find all this?
I've always had them. I've been
I
collecting.
love how he just seems
every
like super
single
nostalgic
scrap
and
of
Abe
evidence
is still
this
like
whole time, so that
super
one day
intense.
I can bring you down.
That's so sweet.
It's not sweet, that's sickening.
Hey Rose,
Sickeningly
good to see you.
sweet.
That's not what I meant.
Look, I am terribly, terribly sorry that I didn't remember you. Memories start to get jumbled after a while. Sometimes I forget even the simplest of things.
Oh, trust me. You'll have plenty of time to think about all the horrible things you've done once they throw you in a cage, then throw away the key, and then throw that... How the hell do you keep doing that?
Things get jumbled so easily. The when, the where, the why, the how of it all. Who can keep track of it?
Well, thank you for showing up, or for stopping by. That's the word I want. Stopping by. before work.
Seriously, need to get back in the chair. I've got more rope. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, worth a shot. Oh, the train. Oh, I remember the train. How long were we stuck in the snow for? What? Oh, you don't remember? That's okay. Probably hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
But some of your finest work, I have to say. A little spoiler alert for later to make it easier on you. We all did it.
I don't understand.
No, no. The grown-ups are talking. Save that for later.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't really know. Honestly, I don't understand anything anymore. But I do remember.
So is this what happens to the engine? Like, is this like the in between midlife crisis of engineer Mark?
Oh, these
I know it's. I don't think it is because I don't remember said anything about that. But, aww.
Get off of me! If there's one thing I've learned after all these years, it's that nothing heals like a good apology.
I don't understand anything anymore.
Exactly. None of this makes any sense. That's the beauty of it.
Beauty. What about any of this is beautiful to you? What kind of sick, twisted son of a bitch thinks any of this is beautiful?
Now, what did we say about name calls?
You killed people! So many people! You killed my friends! You killed my partner! You shot me!
Now, it seems to me like you're trying to paint me as the bad guy.
You are the bad
It's
guy!
actually really hard to talk when you're
oh,
moving
I
your
know,
jaw
I know.
around like this. I guess it's not difficult, but it is ridiculous.
I get it. You've been hunting me. For years and years and years, you've been chasing me all around the world. From bedrooms to bathrooms to ballrooms. You've been chasing me, and you've been doing a real bang-up job of it. But, and forgive me if this sounds insulting in any way, what would you say our closest encounter was? Before this very moment right here.
When was our closest encounter?
Yeah.
Before this very moment.
Yes.
Yes.
That's easy. It was when we, you.
I bet you can still see a little bit of
It was
pink on
when
the
you,
mustache.
that's when you, I was hunting you down. I was stalking you. But you fled the country to, all right, yeah, you were off the radar for 3 years, but I got a hot tip that you shacked up you shacked up with,
3 years. What year was that exactly?
What year? It was in,
This poor man. And Mark has been wibbly wobbly, timey wimeying the whole time.
I was
obsessed over this case for years. Every moment of every day.
Now he's in the chair.
To hunt you down. So why can't I remember?
God damn, the vein on his forehead. I'm concerned for his blood pressure.
No. My friend, you are not crazy. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you are crazy.
Go on, Smush.
You're just too focused on the minutiae of it. The details, the who killed who, the who slept with who. You're not focusing on the big picture.
He wants out. I had to close the door because my roommate's here.
Things that haven't
Didn't want to
yet.
bother him or be bothered, but that meant I loved to smush it with you.
Just like it's impossible to survive a bullet through the heart.
This was all a nightmare that I couldn't wake up from. My heart was pounding Morse code in my ears, but I never learned the language. My mind was like a hamster ball rolling down the freeway. No matter how fast I went, I couldn't keep up with the flow. It was my first year of clown college all over again, and
No. No drifting off just yet. Listen. It was a bit of a shock for me, too. Life needed a bit of madness, but why should death be any different? But I think the stress is getting to you a little bit. You need to
Are they
unwind.
both dead?
You're a freshly born fawn trying to find your legs in a world that doesn't make sense. So, just for tonight, let's forget about all the chasing and the killing and the shooty, bang, bang. God, you're a murderer. Just for tonight, why don't we have a little fun?
Oh, I love all the raised eyebrows. Just... This asshole. The real hero, Mick Lauer. I'm gonna have to follow more of the gang, the crew, the Markiplier. I don't have a word for it. Them. Alright, so we got one more after this. We've got Damien after this. And this is the one I'm really curious about because I saw the game that Lixian programmed for Mark for his birthday. And it referenced a bunch of stuff that I wasn't familiar with. And I heard Mark explaining some of the details, but he kind of went into the video with the assumption that the people watching knew what was going on. I think. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched that one. I gotta refresh on that one too. But yeah, I'm excited. I was in the Markiplier Manor, which if you've ever been in the Markiplier Discord, it doesn't matter which channel you're in, it's chaos. Apparently that's as intended, but it is hard to follow. But I was talking to the folks on the patio, which is the, subscriber, or not subscriber, the member channel, for those of us that have money to spend to support these autistic endeavors. And they said the best order is, well, basically exactly this playlist that I found. Because it was the start of the Markiplier universe, multiverse at this point. And it should just automatically roll right into Damien. So I'm very, very, very excited. Okay, I didn't have to do anything. It's artsy. That is a gorgeous piece of artwork. Holy shit. Sounds lots of drag. From the looks of it, this is going to be pretty deadly serious, which means you may not hear much from me, because I don't want to ruin the moment. She's so pretty.
Don't slam the door, Damien.
If I want to slam the damn door, I'll slam it. I saw a flower today. Shouldn't be long now before spring.
Or there's still a few more weeks of winter left, and that flower will die, cold and alone.
Or that. Either way, winter can't last forever, Celine. With any luck, we'll be able to get out of this cabin soon.
Luck doesn't keep the fire going. Luck won't change the weather. And luck definitely won't put food on the table.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, you probably do need some luck in finding something to eat in the middle of winter out in snow. Good luck.
Whatever. Try not to burn the cabin down while I'm out.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Did you really see a flower?
Yes. A little pink one. Silly thing. Probably dead by now.
Get some sleep. You look tired.
You're starting to sound like Mom.
What, Papa?
I'm not that tired. Okay, maybe I am tired. Well, you don't die easily, do you?
Well, why'd the music stop?
Hello?
You killed people!
Is Damien dead too, then?
So many people!
Who's there? Hello?
God, chopping down trees is so much fucking work. I mean, duh, but it really is.
Don't slam the door, Damien.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I saw a flower today. Shouldn't be long now before spring.
Or there's still a few more weeks of winter left, and that flower will die, cold and... What are you muttering about?
I heard a voice today.
What?
I heard a voice. As clear as I'm hearing you.
There's
So I think
no
this
one
might have
else
all been
in
in
these
the game,
woods,
actually.
Damien.
But it sounded far away. I should have followed the voice, but it trailed off. And I had to get back with firewood. But we have plenty of
There's no one else in these woods. If there were, I'm sure I would have run into them by now.
I'm sure you would have run into them by now.
You're not getting enough sleep. You need to sleep. Are you staying up while I'm out?
What? No, I'm fine. I'm not even tired. What about you? Are you tired? You're always awake by the time I get back.
I'm not a growing boy like you, little brother.
Oh, please. You're older by 10 minutes.
Which is just long enough for me to be in charge, so shut up and go to bed.
That doesn't make you in charge. How does that make you the boss of me? Just be careful. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but whatever I heard out in those woods, it didn't sound too friendly. So just...
I mean, it just sounded like
be careful.
Wilford Motherlovin Worfstache.
I can take care of myself.
Don't slam the door. You always need to be right. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I know things. Whatever. Well, that's weird. What the hell? That wasn't there before. How did I not notice this? Why can't I see myself? What the hell is that? You aren't quite feeling like yourself, are you?
Shit.
It's time to wake up, Damien.
What? This doesn't make sense.
I've got chills.
Am I dreaming? Celine, is that you? Celine! 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 Where are you? Where are you? Can you hear me? Hey!
God, I have goosebumps.
Celine? Celine? I've never seen this light before. Celine! Celine! Hold on! Doors. I'm almost there. Hold on. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer, Celine. Can you hear me? Celine! Celine! Just hold on. I'm almost there. Hold on! Hold on!
Oh.
It's not fair. Is it?
Mark's not the only one that can use this place to his benefit.
No. Don't let anyone ever control you.
Damien, you are a hard man to find. What? Who are you? Where's Celine? Now there's a hard woman to avoid. If you did anything to her, I will... Easy there, cowboy. I've done nothing to her. I don't even think I could. That woman would carve my heart out and feed it to me if she even saw me. What? Then why am I here? What do you want from me? Oh, Damien. Oh, my poor, sweet Damien. I've come to apologize. Do I know you? Of course you know me. Dare I say you probably know me as well as you know yourself.
Sorry. Bad joke. Couldn't help myself. I know you. Oh, come on, Damien. Celine really did a number on you, didn't she?
I wish I could bring them up onto the
And Circle takes the square. Took you a while, friend, but you made it. But this doesn't make any sense. We were just at your party, and then we were... And then you...
So
Whoa there!
This is what happened
Easy
after.
boy. I'm gonna stop you right there, because I just don't have time for the whole catching up thing. No, you need to answer me. How did I get here? Where even am I? Whoa, hold on. Okay, all right. I'll just summarize. And it's best summarized by saying that mistakes were made. Plans weren't exactly properly executed. The right people started pointing fingers at the wrong people, and a good night with some good friends may have taken a wrong turn at some point. And okay, I may have made a deal to possibly make sure that a certain lady couldn't go around breaking anyone else's heart ever again. But that was doing everyone a favor. But that's all in the past. What matters now is moving forward. And oh, how beautiful the future is gonna be with you. You murderer. Oh, please. You sound like that idiot.
I keep expecting a thunderclap
Come on,
anytime
you
anybody says murder.
I don't need to hold your hand through all this. Through all of what? Just leave me alone. You don't realize. This place is a dream. A never-ending starring role as the hero. But what is a hero without a villain? What? A villain. Every good story needs a villain. You honestly think that you're the hero in all of this? Well, of course I am. Who else could I possibly be? My humble upbringing, my tragic backstory. There's no other role for me to play. You're out of your mind. Oh, and you. You are going to make the perfect villain in my story. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Well, you can tell your story all you want to the other prisoners. Oh, come on, Damien, let it go. Always the righteous crusader. Pure as the driven snow. Acting like you're the only one without blood on your hands. You stole everything from me. Well, you wouldn't even have anything in the first place if it wasn't for me. You took our lives. You betrayed me. You betrayed William. You even betrayed Celine. Well, maybe if Celine hadn't run off, then we wouldn't be here right now. You were never good enough for Celine. I gave up everything for her. But that's all in the past. And now, I'm here to show you the future. I don't want anything to do with your future. Just go drop dead and let me live my life in peace.
I do not like the close-up of the lips. I don't know why, but those always just like...
Oh, my friend. What has she kept from you? No matter what tricks Celine tries to pull, what's happening? There's no ending for the likes of us. Not anymore. What have you done? Oh, friend. Like I said, I've done nothing. But in this place, I'm gonna make something beautiful. I can't. Damien, I can't. It's time to wake up. Ah.
Oof.
Ah, Celine, so good to see you.
To the fucking chest.
I have no idea what just happened.
Are you all right?
No, I'm
That's
not
a shared
all right.
sentiment.
I've never been less all right. You need to explain to me what the hell is going on.
There's no time to explain.
Why does everyone keep telling me that? I spent God knows how long chopping down trees with nothing but time on my side, and suddenly now there's no time. I'm so sick
Kind of a
being
shared
pawn
theme
other
in
people's games.
Space, too.
Just give me a
I
straight
can't afford to
answer.
let you make another mistake.
For
An odd
once.
thing to say when you have infinite time, or when you've had an
Celine.
eternity, something along those lines.
Am I dead?
No! No.
Celine?
I'm so tired. Everything I've done to protect you. But I was too late. Too sloppy. He's undone everything now. But he hasn't won yet.
Celine, you can't keep this up.
Shut up! You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Let me help you! I remember now. I remember what he did. What we did.
Damien, you have no idea what's really going on here.
You're right. I haven't got a clue. But I know that even you can't protect me forever.
It's not just about protecting you. Everything's different now. The mistakes I've made, the people I've used, the things I've had to do to keep you alive.
Celine. Some things just can't be fixed. And I'm okay with that. But if you let me help you, then maybe together we can start to set things right. You look tired. I think you need to get some sleep.
I can't remember the last time I slept.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
You can't come back from this. It'll change you. Forever.
Well, he did say he wanted me to be the villain. Maybe he should be more careful with his wishes.
I can see why they did this in a painted style instead of CGing all of this, because that would be a lot.
Stays dead.
This would also work as a podcast. So many trees. So many years. That was really cool. That was a really cool video. They're all so talented. Just every one of them. And I hate when people say talented for me. They're so good at what they do. Like, they've learned and they've practiced and God, she's so pretty! They've put in so much written, directed, edited, sounded by some douche. Ooh. Knew there was gonna be a jump scare. He loves them too much. But yeah, no, this is... Alright. Time for the promised Markiplier brain rot that I was talking about. I look up to him so much as a content creator in particular, and honestly, like, as a person too, because he... Like, listening to him on Distractable, watching him on YouTube, watching him on Twitch and all of that stuff, you can tell that he's gone through a lot. And he keeps pushing, and he keeps striving, and he keeps trying to do better, and he keeps learning and growing and getting through everything and being successful. And, like, there's a lot of people who see how he is now, and they say, oh, I mean, he's naturally charming, so of course he's so successful. He was not always naturally charming. When you watch the 2012 Markiplier stuff, like, he's endearing then. I will say that he was very endearing, 10 years ago, but not charming. Like, he was goofy, he was awkward, and he's taken, critique and just everything. He's just taken everything on board, and he's learned and grown and become this just huge sensation. And just, there's so much creativity. And I kind of envy that he is, like, a few people have phrased it as he is driven. Like, he feeds on, he just is so invested in the creative process itself. And that's something that I would love to have in my own creative works, because oftentimes, like, I start really getting into the creative process, and I love coming up with ideas. I'm very much an ideas person. I love, world building and everything like that. But when it comes to actually implementing the ideas, it is so easy for creative people to burn out. Especially folks who have ADHD, which Mark works through. Mark has ADHD, and he just keeps on trucking through it. And so it's just especially as a content creator, he's just something to work towards. And on top of that, like, there are so many projects that he's done that have actually, like, affected me very strongly as a person. Particularly when he was doing Unis Honest with Ethan. They started that during a very difficult time in just about everybody's life, because it ended up straddling the pandemic, or, taking place during the pandemic. But for me, so in January of 2020, I left an emotionally abusive long-distance relationship. And Unis Honest was something I could count on. Sometimes they posted late, but they would always post every single day. And it was a little bit of consistency when everything was nuts. And then on top of that, when they were talking about mortality and entropy and how finite life is, and how, life is limited and we only get the moments, and then it's gone. All of their talks about mortality and everything like that actually helped me a lot with coming to terms with the death of my grandmother. She passed away Thanksgiving of 2020. And it was very expected. Her health had been in decline for years, and she finally let go. But just so much of Mark's work affects me so profoundly, and I never expected to see that from a YouTube content creator, like, I'll cry at sad scenes in books and movies and games. You know, you tell me. But I don't know, just there's something special about that guy, and so I appreciate him a lot. Anyway, I'm in tears now, so because I started talking about my grandma. So I'm going to go ahead and call an end to this stream. I hope folks that were watching enjoyed. I had a lot of fun learning this deep lore that I hadn't heard about prior, or I had heard about, I hadn't watched prior to In Space. And probably within the next indeterminate timetable, because I don't like setting timetables for myself, it kills my motivation. I'll probably be doing a reaction to In Space with Markiplier, which I played part 1 a couple of times. I have only had the heart to play part 2 once, because some of those scenes had me bawling. So, if you want to see me cry on camera again, stay tuned and come to the In Space. I almost made it. Come to the In Space with Markiplier reaction stream when I do it. You know, the best way to be sure that you don't miss it is to go ahead and follow my channel. And if you want to support me as a creative, hit that subscribe button. But no pressure on that, because I know some people just want to enjoy it. And if it was about the money, then I wouldn't be doing this anymore, because I have not made money off this. But that's enough from me. My YouTube channel is linked on my Twitch page if you want to see some old VODs and some more polished recordings and everything like that. You can find me on Twitter at Sherrod with an _. And I think that'll about do it. Thanks everybody for joining me, and you guys have a beautiful evening. Where's the button?